Grace and peace. This is Apostle Biggers-Vails, your deliverance coach. And I want to talk about this morning is the spirit of distortion. So many times that, in my local church, we're talking about setting the captive free. But a lot of times we as a people have been distorted because of what we think about the enemy. We're looking at the enemy as a person, as a monster that's coming after us, but not understand this is a invisible entity, and that this enemy will come in and he will change everything what you know to be true, and he will have you to looking at the truth as a lie. This is where the enemy will have you being at a place of being offended when people care about you and they tell you the truth, but because you're distorted by lies in your mind, by believing lies, believing your feelings, believing what the enemy have told you, that means you're dealing with a spirit of distortion. I come on social media platform every week talking about how we have to get in the word of God. We got to let the word convict us. We got to let the spirit of the living God reveal to us what's in us. Because when we don't, we are being distorted. The enemy is distorting the reality of God to let you think that he's your friend. This is where the enemy will distort things in your mind to make you think that nothing is wrong with you, to have you in a bad place, to have you out of the will of God because your mind, your outlook, your perception has been distorted. And what does distorted means? You ever went to the fair and you goes into one of those houses, and it can make you look short and fat, or it can make you look tall and skinny, and it distorts your reality. And that's what the enemy does. He distorts your reality. And so when you don't deal with your issues, when we don't get healed, when we don't forgive people, when we don't let go, and when we continue to stay in a place of hurt, pain, frustration, rejection, whatever the case may be, when we refuse to grow according to the word of God, the enemy is distorting your reality of what your life looked like. He's distorting your reality of what God looks like. And the only way to get a clear perception of what it is that you're looking at is the word of God. Because the word of God, you got to let it hit you. You got to let it convict you. You got to let it reveal to you where you are out of the will of God, saying, God, the spirit of the living God, I need you to help me. I need you to help me to face my fears. I need you to help me to walk away. This is where we allow the word of God to convict us. That's how we deal with that spirit of distortion. But as long as you got people think, oh, I ain't got to go to church, I ain't got to read my Bible, I don't want to hear what that man or woman of God is saying, bump them. You are dealing with the spirit of distortion. And what distortion does is it distorts your reality of everything. It distorts your reality